A couple years ago, I think last year or 2 years ago, there was a YouTube trend of guys bashing feminism and just kind of debunking the stupidity with feminism. There's one guy that I really like. He's a white man. He's can't really pronounce his username right off the top of my head, but he um he had a little famous YouTube series playlist called I Need Feminism Because I'm Brain Dead. And there was another dude who does kind of like the same thing, and they bring like a sarcastic, and it kind of showed the stupidity of modern day feminists. And I wanted to give it a go. I did it last year, but I didn't get a lot of views. So I'm going to try to do it a little bit differently, and hope you enjoy. Okay, let's give it a go. Now we have a. I'm guessing she look like, we don't see her whole face, but she looked like a good little seven, with natural hairs. But disappointed that yet she's a feminist. So let's get to it. I need feminism because wearing this is not an invitation for you to touch me. Well, true. I mean, guys should, learn not to be thirsty. And I'm not really defending feminism, but guys should learn how to control their desires and their little fantasies. Um, I would like to be a little smart ass and just say, touch, how, like handshake, touch on the shoulder, saying like, hey, to get your attention. Um, I think females and feminists especially feminists need to understand that some women wear certain clothes for attention, and they kind of miss out on that, and they just kind of neglect it and make it seem like, oh, we're just expressing our sexuality, we're just expressing our femininity, and we don't need male approval. The thing is that you're in public. you know there's some clothes that are just not appropriate. Now this young lady, I'm guessing she's just wearing a little simple tank top. Not really, it's not asking for anything. It's just pretty safe. You can wear that in public. No big deal. But my thing is with feminists is that they just don't understand that there are attention whoring females who wear things for attention, and then they get mad when attention is brought to them. You know. All right, number two. I need feminism because as the eldest grandchild, I'm still treated as if I'm not worth it. This is like a basic looking chick. My God, where did she take this photo? Is this in like a youth detention center? Like, did her parents just drop her? It's like her parents just dropped her ungrateful ass at the Scare Straight program or something. This really doesn't make any sense, and I don't understand what feminism has to do with your family issues. Maybe there's favoritism in your family, but I don't understand what you expect feminism to do with this bullshit. You ask like, oh, feminists need, I need to be treated as if I'm not worth it. No, wait, let me read this shit again. I need feminism as the eldest grandchild. I'm still treated as if I'm not worth it. It's just too vague. Like, I don't understand what she expects feminism to do, or what she wants people in general to do, or let alone her grandparents. What you mean you're not worth it? Maybe you're not pretty. Maybe your grandparents are expecting children from you, and they're like, how come none of the boys want to talk to you? And you're probably a big dick, and you're just, being a very annoying person with your feminism. I don't know. I mean, this this is too vague for me to even assess. It's completely stupid. Um, it just literally makes no sense. You may hopefully feminism will teach girls how to be more direct. I don't know. Hopefully. Now this light skinned sister isn't too bad. She ain't too bad. Just disappointed that she's a feminist, but okay. I need feminism so that I won't be judged for being a single parent. Um, you got all those rings on your fingers, and I'm surprised, you're still championing yourself as a single mom. You know, what do those rings mean? I don't know. Maybe it's a gift from her parents, maybe, I don't know. But we don't need the general society doesn't need feminism to stop single parent bashing. Let's be real honest with ourselves that majority of black single moms have failed their male children and really children in general. These parents, these women allow their kids to be completely surrounded by irresponsible people. These children become subjugated to sexual violence, crime, assault, molestation, rape. Um, a lot of this is unreported and nobody wants to deal with it in the black community, and there's nobody to turn to. Single parent moms have failed. They do not teach their kids any kind of value. Well, not really value, but tangible things. They're not teaching their kids economics. But they'll throw money in their kids' face and be like, "Get money, get money, get money," and it's like, how? And then all they can do is just kind of encourage their kids to be rappers um, or ball players. Those. But she looks. I don't know. I can't tell by this picture. She looks like a ghetto hood rat. I don't know. I can't really say. She looks like a decent person to me, and you know, with this photo, she kind of has like a nice '90s retro look. So I'll go easy on her, but I just have to say that you need to be more aware of how other black single moms are. A lot of them are subjugating their kids to failure, to crime, and maybe you're the exception. But the thing is that feminism is cradling women to be irresponsible, and that's not. This is why there's so much um, so-called sexist um, whatever going on. This is why there's so much gender problems. It's because of feminism co-signing the stupidity of women. Let's just go to the next one. I need feminism because body hair is natural and I should not, underline 2 times, have to shave, pluck, or wax for anyone but myself. And yeah, this is from a black female, basing from the skin tone of the hands. And this is just, I can imagine what this woman looks like. That's probably why she didn't even show her face. And the thing is that don't be mad when you're lonely and nobody wants to deal with you because you smell, you're not clean, and you don't take care of yourself. Stop looking at shaving and plucking your hair, your body hair, as if it's some kind of misogynistic, um, misogynistic thing to appease men. You know, just take care of yourself, okay? And yeah, you know, and the thing is, it's just how life is, with being human. We're living our lives to appease the opposite sex. So I don't understand the problem which you know, submitting to this, and it's something as simple. It's not like this is like a hard ass rule to follow or something hard to do. It's just as simple as taking care of yourself. Do you really want to like look at yourself in the mirror and you're seeing your armpit hair all bushy and you're looking crazy? You look like a Sasquatch. You think guys are gonna fall for that? It's just nasty. Who wants to look at that? Yeah, body hair is natural. So is shit. But we don't play around with it. We don't. You know, it's not something that we want to be around for long. The minute you use the bathroom, you want to get the hell up out of there. Especially if you're in a public bathroom. Um, yeah, body hair is natural, but you need to learn how to govern your own body and just be like, okay, groom myself. It's like me with my hair. I have dreads. I can let it grow out, but the thing is, I have to maintain it. I have to clean it. I have to um, clean it, maybe cut it. You know, of course, it's natural for something to get dirty, but the thing is, I'm not gonna let that dirt be a part of me. But she will learn. This girl will learn when she's lonely, depressed, and she doesn't have anybody. She will start plucking her hair and start realizing why doing simple things like this isn't misogynistic. Let's go to Kent State University. I need feminism because I'm tired of people questioning me for idolizing a woman, little Kim, in parentheses, instead of a man. Okay, this is completely stupid. I can imagine this is the type of creepy guys that you will find in a public restroom masturbating to a Playboy magazine. Um, Nothing is wrong with so-called idolizing a woman, but when you are stupid enough to say that I idolize little Kim, every dude can tell and know that you're just riding her little sack just because of the way she looks or because she's a freak. We all know that little Kim is not no saint, all right? She's a whore. If this was something like, oh, I'm tired of being questioned for idolizing somebody like Harriet Tubman, Ida B. Wells, um, Malcolm X's wife or daughters, Layla Ali, um, or any historical athletic Serena Williams, those black women are okay to idolize for a man. Um, but to be honest with you, I still think that dudes should look at, especially a black male, should look up to black men. You like for like, you want a role model, you want to mirror yourself like, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, um, Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed. Those are good men to idolize and, try to mirror yourself as. Like I said, nothing's wrong with looking up to a female, but, when it comes to if you want to be a real leader and take, I would suggest, men. But, I'm kind of in a, eh, you know, I forget, I don't know what I'm saying, but, yeah, back with his little Kim thing. It's just that it's obvious that he's just idolized whores who make a lot of money. So I can imagine if I go on his computer, I can find a whole bunch of porn sites, a bunch of sexting photos, his email. He looks like a perv. Let's just be honest. I need feminism because I shouldn't be called sexist and racist for for planning a fantasy novel with mostly black and Asian female leads. Um, to me, this seems like an opinionated response or no opinionated reply to something. Maybe let's just say this person who came up with this is working on an anime series, and he or she wants to put black people and Asian people together, and the person who's coming up with this is white. Somebody comes along and says, "Hey, how come there's no white people in this? Are you racist?" This is a really one person stupid question, stupid response, stupid reply, stupid argument. This doesn't really make sense. It's too like like with most of these why I need feminism is basically it's all these little phrases and statements are too vague. I shouldn't be called a sexist and racist for fantasizing a fantasy novel with mostly black and Asian leads. Since when are black and Asian women uh, have a coalition or a friendship? You rarely see that unless it's like tokenism, to where a black woman trying to fit in with white or Asian society. So I kind of don't get this black and Asian thing, but you know it just doesn't really make any sense. And I want to see this novel. I want to see what it is about. But this is really nothing that feminists should even waste their time with. And this is nothing that anybody should waste their time with talking about. Or it seems like a one person with who just has who's a hater or probably doesn't support her work or whatever. But imagine if there was like a hotline for like I need feminism. Man, that hotline will be flooded with a lot of stupid shit just like this. I need feminism. Well, we need feminism because only 20% of authors reviewed by the New York Review of Books are women. And there's like, I guess she could be mixed, but there's like a girl on the far back left, and she's holding something called feminist porn book. Um, I guess there's another girl. I guess that says Pussy Riots on the right. I don't know. It just says Pussy R. So maybe that could be riots. I don't know. But to me, it doesn't really matter. The problem with a lot of feminists is that they're looking for validation from people they already hate. We have people like Bell Hooks who stay talking about the white supremacist, capitalist, patriarch, misogynistic, whatever. She comes up with these kind of cheesy phrases to dumb down white supremacy and to make it look like it's just something really stupid. Um, and like this is kind of I'm gonna respond to this as if I'm responding to Bell Hooks, and the thing is that she just you get mad that okay, so-called gays are not accepted in schools. People of certain people are not accepted or able to do this. And my thing is that why don't you just create your own economy, your own land, gay land or something where homosexuals, trans, everybody from the LGBT community can harmonize and create their own economic status and get things done. You know, this is my problem with feminists is just you hate most of the people already, but it's like you're begging for a validation. And then when they validate you, you're mad because oh wait, objectifying you, and they have expectations from you, and you're all mad and bitch fitting like, oh, I don't want expectations from you. I want it's just like, I'm not even really mad, you know. Feminism really needs to create its own economy and stop bitching about everything. This one is a response from Tyler the Creator. Um, I need feminism because this is not okay. And basically, this is a hashtag since we're being honest. Um, hashtag Selena Gomez is gonna be my. I can't really tell because it's blacked out. It's gonna take my. Okay, I can read between the lines. It's gonna take my dick in her pussy. Don't know why. There's maybe something else, but it's gonna take my deep in her. Okay, I'm going to blank. I'm going to fuck the hell out of you. Selena Gomez want to lick my gush. And you don't need feminism for this. Yeah, these are guys that are just attention whoring, being thirsty, shock jocking and shit. The reason why you have thirsty dudes is because these thirsty dudes are surrounded by single moms. They're surrounded by females who flaunt their sexuality and brag about being able to fuck so many people. And then you have guys who are jealous or who want to act like these ratchet females and want to just, brag about sex and just be really thirsty and extra with it. I blame feminism for this because this is what happens when you want to equalize shit, you know. So, yeah, this is a result of gender equality. Don't like it, so what? You know? I'm not defending this, but I'm just saying that this is a result of single parent parenting, where we have a lot of boys raised in whorehouses. Um, they're seeing sex as a basic commodity, and they know that be, they don't have to do anything to get sex. And so you have these results to where, guys are not even trying to be decent or be respectful, you know. Why do guys talk like this? Because they fuck females who responded to this. They fuck females who like this. And so they're comfortable being the asshole. Ah, man, this is a sexy, nice lady right here, but I'm so saddened that she's a feminist. I need feminism because there is nowhere in the world where I should expect to be treated with, I guess that got cut off, with anything less than dignity and respect. I wouldn't say that there's nowhere in the world. I mean, there's plenty of nice guys, but well, we'll just go with what she said. There's nowhere. So I'm guessing there's places. There's plenty of places where you will get treated with dignity. Um, find some feminist friends. They will respect you. Hopefully, they'll at least put up with half the shit you talk about. There's respectable guys. There's clubs. There's spaces. Go to the library. Talk to some smart people. Look at see a guy or a girl. Who you just want to be kind of cool with. See them reading something interesting or you like. Um, the church. I mean, that should be a respectful place to go. Um, places where you volunteer. Help people. Um, I don't like when feminists generalize so broadly, like there's nowhere for a female to be safe. Um, there's plenty of places and there's plenty of guys who will treat you with respect, they'll treat you with dignity, and maybe you just have to move, You know, I don't know where this female lives, but she's a beautiful young lady. there's guys who will treat her right. Maybe she just needs to elevate where she lives. If she's living in the ghetto, I mean, live to a nicer neighborhood. And, let me just read this again. There's nowhere in the world where I should expect to be treated with anything less than dignity and respect. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm reading this wrong. I don't know. There's nowhere in the world where I'll just move on. Um, all right, the next one. I need feminism because I'm tired of my family telling me to be more ladylike when I curse. The shit cray. Um, I just have to take a breather right here. Just by the look of this female, she looks like a rebellious type chick, maybe a goth. Um, got a nose ring, uh, a lip ring. If she's under the age of 18, she's probably really rebellious. But even if she's older, she's probably just an ass. I can tell she's an ass and a bitch. This is really when a hood rat finds feminism. Be more ladylike. You know, cursing isn't um it's a limited vocabulary. Sometimes it can be fun, but you shouldn't be cursing around your parents. That's disrespectful. That's sloppy. That's ratchet. And so you should be more mindful of like the people you're around. I don't I don't even know how you expect to have a job, let alone a professional career, with that kind of mentality to where you don't know how to separate yourself and to be more professional and dignified. Um, you talk ratchet when at the last quote that shit cray. You're ghetto. Okay. Yeah, feminism will definitely co-sign you to death. And this is why a lot of black women are single, alone, and unhappy because they don't know how to be ladylike. Not saying all, but I'm just saying you have females like this who want to go around acting like you can't tell me what to do because we live in a free country. You can't tell me what to do because I'm me. You have these grown ass girls, grown ass women with the mentality of a little ass child, or a baby. You know, if I was her father, I would definitely whoop her ass for sure. I need feminism because when I complain to my mom about men staring at me, her response is, "Well, you're beautiful." No matter how a woman looks, it doesn't give me the it doesn't give men the right to invade her personal bubble and make her uncomfortable by staring. Okay, since this response is yet again pretty vague, there's no indication that she was followed. There was no indication that she was chased, um, put into any kind of danger. Of course, she may be worried and a little scared, but you know, maybe she's talking about the personal bubble. Maybe a guy's all up in her face, and he's like, "Hey, give me your number. Give me your number." Yes, there's thirsty dudes like that. I can feel for you, but she's not being pacific. She's just, when the guy's just saying, "Well, you know, what's his her mom's response like? Well, you're beautiful." Um, I, I mean, it's not like a bad response, to me. It's not a bad response. I don't understand why she's kind of upset about that. You know, maybe her mom has noticed that she has insecurities about her looks, and just saying that like, hey, at least there's guys that like you and think you're cute. So just take, just kind of take the compliment and push those guys to the side. You're beautiful. I feel like she was I feel like the mother was just responding to her daughter, because maybe she has insecurities. The daughter may have insecurities, and the mom wants her to feel better. You know, I hope that this little girl isn't in any danger. She's not threatened or anything. But I just kind of find your mom's response to be a little helpful. She's not really justifying guys to come up to you, kidnap you, or whatever. She's just saying, this is you know, this is the cost of being beautiful, basically. I need feminism because it helps me let go of any image of malehood that marginalizes and shames who I really am. Like most is very vague. Um, I'm going to assume that he's gay. I'm just going to assume that. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that. The thing is that the reason why homosexuality, especially in males, is not um an image of manhood is because somebody has to play the bitch role. Whether, you have two masculine men, two feminine men, one masculine man, one femboy, somebody has to play the bitch role. And to be honest, even if the dude is masculine in either categories or situations, it's looked upon as weird, and it's just it just doesn't benefit manhood. Being a man, having kids, taking care of your kids, establishing a patriarchy, establishing power. Nobody looks at a gay man as powerful. You know, Nobody does that. Um, because we look at most gay stereotypes, flamboyant. There's nothing. They just piggyback off of black female stereotypes. They're belligerent. Uh, there's no sense of power in homosexuals, and so that's why they're not really respected. But that's just me. But let's go to the next one. I need feminism because men think it's okay to say women can't drive. This is kind of stupid. She looks kind of young, like maybe she's 15 and maybe getting her driver's permit, and she's probably hit a curve. Probably almost killed herself and her mom when they were driving. People just say it as for jokes. People sometimes with feminists is that they get so hung up over these little sexist sayings. People just say it as a joke. Okay, stop being butthurt over little things. You're a black girl. Worry about black issues. Okay, not these little petty things that guys just say out of thin air. You know. There's plenty of women on the road. Okay, most dudes don't even have cars. I wouldn't say well some, but it's to me nobody looking at her like a female driver and just be like, oh, she can't drive. Guys do that when like they see females fucking up on the road. Like they can't get out of a parking space and they'll just be like, cause I've seen it before. They're getting out of a parking lot and then there's like an incoming vehicle, and now, you know, they're playing, semantics, who goes in, who goes out first, People just say just to say it. It's nothing to get mad about. I had no idea this was going to be so long. Um, I need feminism because my best friend didn't believe me when I told her I'm pansexual. For those who are not in the know, pansexuals are people who do not. They're bisexuals, but they don't believe in gender. They just believe that you're just a being who deserves and desires love, and your gender doesn't really matter. I've met two or three pansexuals. Um, if you're a pansexual, okay. I mean, there's no, nobody should be mad about it. I mean, um, I just think that your friend was just, since you're young, I'm guessing your friend is young too, and he or she probably doesn't know what it is. You know, I don't think you need feminism to teach people about the different types of sexualities. To be honest, most people do not want to know any of the sexualities out there other than, heterosexual, homosexual, bi. Uh, when it comes to other stuff, other sexualities outside of that, trust me, people do not want to know about it. I don't want to know anything about trisexuals. I don't want to know anything about people who are sexually attracted to objects, inanimate objects, to animals. I don't want to know. Just saying. This is going to be my last one. I need feminism so I can get tattoos in places that are considered for tramps, like my hips and breasts, um, and lower back. My body should be mine. Sorry, that was my lip. Feel like I cracked it. My body should be mine to ink as I please. I'm aware that this is most likely a body of a white woman. I put it here because a lot of black women have the same mentality. So you see a lot of females, getting tattoos on their breasts, hips, couple inches away from their vagina, their ass. And to be honest, it's just nasty. It's not professional. It's not attractive. Yeah, it's your body, but then again, remember, we're humans, we're people. We're living our lives to appease other people. Okay, whether you like it or not, that's just how life is. You know, since you're white, you probably have a white privilege of people not really caring or giving a damn. People can look at you as a person, but since I'm a black male, and when I look at black females with this mentality, it sickens me. Okay, they act like you can't tell them nothing. They want to act wild, uncontrolled, and yet they get mad when responsibility and karma gets back at them. You want to bitch and moan while guys ain't looking at you or treating you with respect. It's because most likely it's because of that tramp stamp you got there, and so they can kind of know that, hey, you're a female who's easy. You know, tattoos are unprofessional. They're not ladylike, and it's really repulsive. And it starts looking masculine when you see females who are obsessed with tattoos. I don't like tattoos. My only limit is one or two, but most likely the girl that I'm with, I don't think she has any tattoos. So that's just me. But a lot of other black men should adopt this attitude with dating women who have no tattoos. It's unprofessional. It's nasty. Okay, this is the real last one. I'm just kind of enjoying myself. I need feminism because sexism is a social disease. Um, I wouldn't say that. I might have to make a video on stating how sexism and so-called misogyny is good. Um, Sexism is not really a disease. It's just women calling male standards sexist because they don't want to live up to it, and they feel so marginalized and so victimized. Um, I kind of call it shadow victimization, to where you feel victimized for something that affects you indirectly. And so you just kind of have like random females getting mad at random things. They call that sexist. it's just called living up to standards. A girl like this, how she looks, she shouldn't have a problem getting a dude or making friends or anything. You know, I'm just trying to think like what could she be mad about? Like what could be sexist? Sexist creates balance and control. You know, not in a bad way, not in a manipulative way. It's kind of like, let's say for sports, like football. Um, when you're, you know, it wouldn't be a wise idea having girls and boys play football together. You know, because it damages honesty, it damages competitiveness. You know, some guys will go easy on her, some guys won't. Can she take a hit? Can she take a concussion? Sexism um, protects women from male aggression. So that's why you have certain things, certain rules, and why certain females aren't allowed to do certain things, because guys want to preserve females' beauty, and they don't want to take the risk of her, damaging her face or disrupting something, you know. So it's really a protection. That's what it is. It's not really a disease. It's just a protection.